honestly believe if we weren't here, those guys would be acting completely different.
So now the girls have gone.
Hey.
There's a little kind of side of you that you keep very well hidden.
This is Eagle, I think.
For the last 4 days, 10 people have been living together in a specially built house, completely cut off from the outside world. No TV, no radio, no newspapers, only each other for company. But all the time, cameras are recording their every move. Last Friday, the 10 were brought from their homes all over Britain to a remote location in East London.
Hi, Mum.
Oh my God.
They've volunteered to share their lives with the nation over the next 9 weeks. A production team of over 100 people work 24 hours a day. They're able to control how the house operates, from turning on the hot water to opening and closing doors. They monitor the 26 remote cameras, 36 microphones and 5 manned cameras hidden from view behind mirrors. Big Brother is always watching. The 10 were carefully selected from 20,000 applicants. They are Darren, Nicola, Craig, Anna, Nicholas, Caroline, Andrew, Melanie, Sada and Thomas. One last chance to say goodbye to friends and family. Some won't be seeing their loved ones for 63 days. Others will leave the house sooner. Next week, the nation will vote one of them out. The same will happen every week until one is left, winning £70,000. When the door to the outside world closed on day 1, the 10 met for the first time. Although the Big Brother team controls their environment, how they live in the house is entirely up to them. No one can predict their reactions or their behaviour.
Oh my God.
It's a back-to-basics existence, growing their own vegetables, making their own bread and getting eggs from their own chickens to supplement their weekly supplies.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello there. Poor little things. So I suppose they're semi-free range.
Kentucky for tea then?
Right, breakfast.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Are they warm? Wow.
Yes.
Won't have to boil them as long, eh?
Should we take them in?
Yeah,
sure.
Why not? Why not? Yeah.
Good start, isn't it? I would like eggs in the morning, preferably unfertilised.
What, to eat or to play with?
I don't know.
All right. There you go.
We got eggs already.
I don't need
Been here 5 minutes, yeah.
Okay, so we can see that.
Can we have an egg fight?
Don't you really want to waste them?
Do you want an egg? You can have an egg.
No thanks. Okay, I'll let you hold them for a moment.
That open, haven't we?
Amazing.
It's broken already.
Ooh.
It's terrible, it's terrible. Wow, it's beautiful.
Do you want an egg? Hi, I'm Craig and I'm a builder, and the house I'm working on at the moment is my own, and it's still not even finished. I'm a single 28-year-old Scouser living down here in Newport with my 3 babies. Come on, boys, come on. I'm a self-employed builder and actually employ 12 people. You believe that I've got to leave my business in their hands. The most important people in my life is obviously my mother, Brenda, and my sister, Beverly. After losing my father at an early age at 13, we've become a very strong, closer family.
You'll probably miss his dogs and his visits to the gym.
The only dirty habit he's got is women.
The reason why I'll be good in the house is I'm very practical with my work. Naturally, being a Scouser, I'll be able to entertain in the house. How many vegetarians have we got in here then?
Oh, wicked. Terribly
2.
good.
2 girls,
Yeah, but I eat fish. And we can do, you know, like if you do spaghetti bolognese, I mean, we can have spaghetti with some olive oil and cheese, and you know, it's so easy.
So you're not a true vegetarian. We'll have it
I
just without the
eat
meat.
fish, so yeah. I'm not going to create a problem. It's not.
Should we get rid of these now? Yeah.
I just won't be biting into a hamburger.
There are 2 communal bedrooms in the house. The girls are the first to stake their territory.
But I just like, really wanted to do this, really badly.
It's mad, isn't it? But what made you apply?
It's just one of those Sunday morning things, saw it on TV, and I thought, I'm going to go for that, do you know what I mean? I can't find my lip gloss. There's an emergency on planet Earth here.
Right, what did I do with my bloody jacket? I'm Caroline, I'm 37. I live right here in sunny Birmingham, right next to the motorway. People have described me as mad. I think my house reflects my personality, obviously. You know, it's very pantomime-ish. Probably how most people know me is either for my ridiculous laugh or I've got a gob full of teeth. I come from a really large family, you know. I've got 4 brothers and 2 sisters. I like to look after myself. I'll always have my pink lips on. No matter what happens, these lips will be on. I've had quite a bit of life experience, so and I like to be up, and I like to keep. I like it when everybody else is happy, and so you know I think that's the effect that I can have on them.
The patio is transformed into a makeshift basketball pitch. The girls are settling into their bedroom.
So what are you working at now, Sada?
Well, nothing. I've just finished my first book, so I'm just going to...
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of books?
It's a book about men.
Is it a
Don't
slag
tell
off,
the
then?
boys.
It's just like the differences between them.
Yeah, and we talk about their heart, what's in their heart, what's in their soul, and how to get them, how to...
That's easy. Nothing.
Oh, call yourself a player? We might break. Oh, look. Oh, yeah.
There's a flaw in the game.
How'd you get it out?
Easy.
Look at these courgettes.
The house has a vegetable plot. Melanie and Andrew decide to steal away to water the courgettes.
Fantastic.
Juicy.
It is a courgette. It's not a marrow or anything, is it?
It's a courgette, I think.
I'll be having that one. I'll have that one for later, OK? We'll save that one back now.
Should we give it a bit of a water?
I like that. It must be some kind of plant food. I think that's enough. I'm like bored of this.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't get you, did I? Okay, I'm bored of this now and it's getting me wet.
Well, I don't really want to need to know that. But...
Come on, Nick.
Their first night together, and they spontaneously decide to play a truth game.
I'll go for
Each
it.
of them
I'll
has
go
to
for it.
reveal
Go on.
3 personal secrets. One is a lie. The others must guess which it is.
Okay, I went to school with Prince Edward. I shot a seagull, and I've been hit by a sniper's bullet.
Hello, I'm Nick. I'm 32. I'm a senior broker at Lloyd's, and I'm leaving all of this rat race to join Big Brother.
Some people might think that's a slightly crazy and impetuous thing to do, but there are too many things out there to remain tunnel-visioned. My friends think it's a fantastic experiment.
He's very easygoing, so he'll get on with most people.
Like most blokes, I love football. Fulham, SW6. I'm a vice president of the club, and that's where I sit, right in the middle.
I come from a very big family. In total, there are 9 of us. I have 3 triplet sisters. 1, 2, 3. I did go to public school. I think the problem is this country, if you go to public school, people immediately will stereotype you. But I don't have a double-barreled name. I did go to school with Prince Edward, but I don't think I fall into the category or the stereotype that people would assume.
You went to school with Prince Edward?
I think he went to school with Prince Edward.
I don't.
I think
How old is Prince Edward's age? Is Prince Edward?
I don't know. Prince Edward is probably a little bit older than you, I think.
How old are you?
32.
Okay, the lie is Prince Edward.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it's Prince Edward.
You're wrong.
Oh, you went to school with Prince Edward.
Yeah, I went to school with Prince Edward.
Pretty cool.
Wow, that's pretty
Give us some gospel back.
Yeah,
No, that'd be treason. I'd be hung for it. So.
I used to be a special constable.
I used to be what?
A special constable. I was kidnapped by one of my ex-boyfriends and held in his flat for 8 weeks. and I was picked up by a taxi driver who told me he was a taxi driver, and he had a sawn-off shotgun in the back of his car.
Well, if you were kept away for 8 weeks, right, it wouldn't have lasted 8 weeks.
We'll have to vote for it.
Because your friends and family...
8 weeks.
That's a good argument.
Your friends and family would have... It'd have been hit the papers if you were missing for 8 weeks.
Yeah.
So who thinks sawn-off
shotgun?
shotgun?
4 for shotgun, so we're going shotgun.
Shotgun.
So shotgun's a lie.
Shotgun in the taxi is a lie.
You're wrong.
I played Nintendo with Prince William and Prince Harry. I've done
It's the night of the royals.
I've done a live sex show in the Philippines.
What do you mean you've done?
What, participated in?
I did a live sex show in the Philippines.
Say it again. I did.
And I've had sex with a man.
Sex with a man? We should sex with a man. We don't know whether that's true or false. Let's find out. Sex with a man.
Sex with a man.
Okay.
That is a lie.
I used to be a stripper. I used to be a nun. I used to be a ballerina.
Hi, my name is Anna. I'm 29 years of age. I'm originally from Dublin, and I live here in my lovely home with Tanya. At the moment, I'm working for a skateboarding company, but I actually used to be a nun. I left the convent. I stopped being a nun because I wasn't that religious. It became too regimented. I became too unhappy, and I started to have crushes on my fellow nun colleagues. So that's why I left. This is one of my favourite rooms, the kitchen, and I love cooking here. And I also love gardening, and we don't have a garden, so I just look at other people gardening and give them hints. I hope this is going to be an enjoyable, positive experience. It might not be, it might be dreadful, but I think it'll be good, and I want it to be good.
I think stripper.
Why?
We want to know anyway whether she was a stripper or not. We don't care about the ballerina or being a nun, let's face it.
I would be
Stripper. So you think the stripper's a lie?
I don't think you were a nun.
I don't think she was a nun.
I don't think she was a nun.
I reckon the nun is a lie. Nun is a lie.
Maybe none.
So you think nun was a lie?
Yeah.
Wrong.
I'm going to go to bed. It's 11. I've got to sleep.
I'm going
to bed. Mind me making
After a late meal, the girls decide to turn in.
Good night and God bless everybody. Night.
At the end of day one, the men are on their own.
I've been walking far for ages, like, and all the girls are sitting there. You don't really want to do it, do you?
Yeah, exactly. It's true.
So now the girls have gone.
Hey.
Got aimed exactly my way.
When the lights go out in the bedrooms, infrared cameras carry on filming in the dark.
Hello, love.
Hello, darling.
I forgot I was doing Big Brother.
The girls will be waking up now.
Yeah. Do you matter the time doing it before the birds start farting as well? Didn't he?
I suppose, yeah.
Who do you think you were in first?
That really quite upset me.
Yeah, that would be quite disturbed.
I can guess who would be first.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right. I fancy putting a nun in with us.
We should need to sleep now.
Good night, Jim Bob.
Good night, sweet pea.
First one.
He's very sexy. Oh, he's very sexy.
But
The 10 have just spent their first night in the Big Brother house.
Good morning. It's nearly time for a shower.
Nearly shower time.
Hot water is available for just an hour a day.
Morning.
Woo! It's too bright. But I've got my shower knickers on.
Look at that shower.
Are you going to shower in knickers?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yes, yeah.
Fantastic.
Hi, I'm Darren. I'm 22. I live in South London, Catford. I've got 3 kids, currently single, but have a great relationship with my children's mother. We got on very well, and I'm very happy.
I want apple pie!
You want some apple pie? We're gonna have some apple pie. Kids want apple pie, so we're gonna make some apple pie. Where's my apples? This is where I work, at the Millennium Dome. Here they call me Mr. Motivator. I'm really gonna miss this place because I've got some great friends in here, some great work colleagues, and I love my job, basically. I get job satisfaction. Time's gonna pass really slowly for me when I'm in the house, especially when I think about my kids, and that's gonna be really tough. And every morning I come in here to eat my breakfast, I stare at him and think to myself, this is what's gonna be like me being on Big Brother. Everyone's gonna be staring at me, but I can't see them.
Store is open.
Oh.
Big Brother first made contact with the group 24 hours after they moved in to tell them their weekly task.
No, we have to leave it
They are set a task to keep them occupied, and if they succeed, they increase their small weekly food budget. This week's challenge is to make their own crockery.
You have until Tuesday morning to make a bowl and a mug each. These must be made using a pottery wheel. And although you can coach each other and using it, you must make your own bowl and mug yourself. If any more than 3 items from the 20 bowls and mugs explode in the kiln, we will all have failed it.
They must now decide what percentage of their budget to gamble on successfully completing it.
I see.
I say 20 because I think that's
I say
what
20.
I think.
Yeah, we've done
I
never done it
think
before. Yeah, never done it before.
There's so many pitfalls in that.
Yeah.
I mean, mix the clay wrong.
So we're going for 20?
Yeah.
20%.
It's cool.
Taste it.
Yeah, it's very bland. I've put loads of herbs in it.
It's so bland, we need that thickness, but...
I know, but...
You know a tablespoon of sugar goes off treat when you...
Yeah, do it, go for it. Anything you think would help improve its flavour.
Sausage. Do you want that?
Thanks. Let's put some sugar in. Let's put it out.
Oh, it's looking very good.
Keep going up,
Come on.
I'm Andrew Davidson. This is my mum and my dad and my youngest brother Ian. And this is my racing driver brother Anthony. He's racing at the moment. And they all think I'm going to make a big impression in the house, especially if I end up being more famous than Ant. Go-karting is a huge part of my life. I've been doing it for about 13 years, and I'm currently a mechanic for the Nick Jess racing team. The thing I miss the most is following the progress of my brother Anthony and dining out. They're just some of my best friends, and I'm really going to miss them when I'm inside the house, but I don't think they miss me. They can tune on the TV on the internet and watch me do spading.
What do you think your role is here? Do you think they've picked people for roles? I think they have slightly. Yeah. Although, having said that, I didn't think they'd have this many kind of... Not weirdos, you know what I mean, though? Kind of people that are really kind
spiritual
of...
kind of...
lefty kind of... Not that lefties...
Lefty.
You know what I mean, those kind of... I mean, I am as well.
I really thought there'd be a couple more Sardas here. Like a bloke version of that. I really thought it would be.
I kind of Nick is a little bit.
Unless that's supposed to be me, then chosen badly.
Oh, really?
No, it can't be.
No, you've had people that's totally down to earth, which you happen to be one of.
Hi, I'm Mel. I'm 26 and I live in London. I used to work for a big investment bank, but I now work for a big software company, still in banking. However, I'm going to give all that up for Big Brother, which is going to be a very, very strange experience. A lot of people say I'm probably too old, but I still live at home with my mum. But that's because I absolutely adore her and love her to pieces. She and my grandmother brought me up from the age of 3 by themselves. Very, very important people in my life. I absolutely adore watching people. I really enjoy finding out as much about people as I possibly can. I've got a very inquisitive nature.
I've been in quite a few long-term relationships. In fact, I've been a serial monogamist since I was about 15. And right now I'm single and I'm really, really enjoying it.
Nicholas, a trained healer, gets the chance to practice the Japanese art of Reiki. Caroline is a willing recipient.
Is she supposed to be feeling anything? Or is she just feeling relaxed?
She'll feel relaxed, but there's certain areas where she'll really feel the look of my hand.
Yeah.
This area is quite hard because there's quite a big electromagnetic field around with these microphones.
Can I ask how you're feeling right now, Kaz?
When he put his hands on my shoulders earlier, really, really, really hot, felt a lot of heat, almost like pins and needles.
Knowing that it's the breast area, will you literally go onto the breast?
We'll next go on to the heart and the breast area.
Yeah.
No, who's going to sit here?
Well, we won't, because it's communal bits.
How short-sized are you? Short-sized enough. He's got his hand over her breast.
This is Big Brother. Could Thomas come to the dining room, please?
That's cool. Cheers.
There's only one place in a house where any of the group can communicate with Big Brother without the others hearing. It's the diary room, and Thomas has been called to talk about how he's getting on.
Hello, Big Brother. I'm Tom. I'm 31, still single, and I live here in the family farm with my parents from Northern Ireland. My parents retired this year, and as their only son, I stand to inherit the farm, which is a major responsibility. I'm going into this house to show my 7 sisters that I can actually stand up for myself. I'm hoping that Big Brother will allow me some time to decide whether I want to stay on and run the farm, or whether I want to stick out on my own. I don't know how I'm going to get on, away from all of this. And this. How will I cope with 9 strangers? Hopefully there'll be a range of people in there. They have to cope with me also.
How has your day been?
It's been fine so far. I seem to have settled in a lot better than I did yesterday. I'm getting on better with the crowd. I think myself I was a bit withdrawn yesterday. Probably the activities that we've been given have definitely helped the crowd to settle down better. I'm a late starter, really, with groups. I'm fine with 2 or 3 people at one time. But once it goes above 5 or 6, and everybody's competing for their own space, for their own say, that's where I would tend to withdraw at times. I found it a bit difficult in that I would like to push myself forward, but it's not my character, really.
Controlling the situation when people are going to start to fight.
Don't hit me! There you go. You didn't get that one, look.
But the kick here.
Okay, you... All right, you win against the flower, okay?
Does anyone say that you resemble anyone?
Yeah.
Who?
I've had...
Please say it.
Everybody. Everybody always thinks I look like someone they know or someone... No, I'm not saying.
Go on, please, go on.
I don't look like them at all.
No, go on,
no,
just
you
say.
tell me and I'll tell you who I am. Go on.
Yeah, but I don't want you to be... Because I think she's very, very, very attractive. So then...
Go for it, Dada.
Tell me.
She won't be offended, will you?
I won't be offended at all. You couldn't offend me, Tara.
Okay, Tara, Para.
Oh,
really? No, I don't look like
girl.
her.
No, look, you don't look like... You just remind me of her.
Oh, my God.
No?
Do I?
Yeah.
I'm Sada, I'm 28. I live here in London with my boyfriend, Raf. I'm a complete hippie. I'm into crystals, I'm into tarot. I'm always hoping for a bit of good karma. My family think that I am completely a Mad March hare, but my granny is really, I think, quite eccentric, and she just understands completely. I've been a waitress, a PA, and at the moment I'm a writer, but what I'd really love to be is a yoga teacher. I've been doing it for 4 years, I really love it, and this is coming with me. I'm really, really going to miss my boyfriend, Raf.
Can't believe Sada's going to do this show. Really just can't believe it. But as long as she's not living in Staines, I'm all right with that.
I think that I'll be a great, good fun energizer and hopefully pull everybody together.
Kylie Minogue again.
Late evening. Conversation turns to sexual preferences. Anna, the ex-nun, reveals hers.
Bisexual? Who's bisexual here?
I'm gay.
Is you serious, Anna?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Mm.
We just got a bit deep then. You missed that, Dada.
So Anna's a lesbian?
Yes.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. Bit of diversity. Is everybody else hetero? We've got some bis.
I would say I was pretty... I've never had a homosexual relationship.
What does that mean, though, relationship? Oh, sorry, I'm terrible.
Well, you know...
A homosexual sexual experience.
Do you mean a sexual experience? Do you mean a relationship as in, like...
I've never had either.
I've been taken out by women.
Yeah, about
Is that the idea?
And I've kissed a woman, but that's
I've been attracted to a woman, but I've never actually done anything about it.
Women are wonderful. I think it's
Of
probably...
course we are. That's why we
Yeah,
love
but I
each
think
other.
every woman
Fantasy.
Sorry.
I just thought of it just then.
has that.
Yeah, but so does every man. You know, you put it on a
No, we
scale to
don't.
0 to 100. Yes, you do.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they like to think we're all lesbians. Yeah, you're all crap. That's why she's gay. She's given up hope.
She's about the most attractive lesbian I've ever seen, actually. You normally look like Nicola. If just on looks alone, if you had to point at the, you know.
Yeah, I know who you mean.
You would point at her.
And I thought there'd be one completely amazing, sort of stunning one that everyone would be fighting over.
Yeah.
So Mel, your ears must have been burning because we were talking about you.
Oh no.
Because we think
We think you're the hot spot.
You're the main love interest, baby.
With who?
Darren.
And
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
That's what I've just been told. I'm just commenting.
Who? By who? By Darren? No.
No.
Oh, right.
Darren and what's the other guy's name? Andy.
What was the other name?
well, Darren is keen on you. I know that for a fact.
How do you know that? God, go away.
You're
Tessa, listening.
You're
because
single.
He told me, he didn't say, look, I like her, like, that bluntly, but he thinks you're a real sweetie.
Look, there's a dead mosquito in my bed. That's what I killed.
Stop changing the subject. We want to know your feelings.
So what did Darren say then?
He said he wanted to give you his last Rolo. He did.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Could you? Could I fancy him?
He's
very
fanciful.
sexy. Oh, he's very sexy. Come on, look at that body.
Yeah,
Body
he
and a
is.
half.
Yeah, what's she? Yeah. But hold on, what is the difference between fanciful and sexy?
Well, fanciful has to be a bit more than just like
you
a
mean-
two-dimensional kind of.
No, I think he's a really good-looking guy.
Well, he's
very
very
good
young.
I
looking.
do. I think he's like, you know, he's got a lovely body, comes in a beautiful form and everything, but I'll confess.
Yeah, he hasn't got
sex appeal.
Sex appeal.
But he's very young. He's 23.
This is the thing, and I think that's
when
what
he's
it is.
33.
Oh, well, immediately I just thought, oh, God.
Yeah, they're just calling you.
I know, yeah.
One must be saying, Darren.
I honestly believe if we weren't here, those guys would be acting completely different.
Like what?
I just think they'd be a lot more raucous.
Do you think they're being like that now?
I think that they're...
Do you think they
because of the
want-
conversations we're having, they're trying to appeal to our better, you know...
Okay, yeah.
You know, okay, they're all very spiritual and they all like this, so... I'm not saying that they're not, but I just believe that it's for our benefit.
Oh, I've got a wicked idea.
What?
I'm going to go and do that now, actually.
Hey, go do it now.
Yeah. Stick it outside the door.
You have to do it. Go.
I can't imagine Darren being that raucous. I can't imagine Nick being that raucous.
No,
No,
Nick's
not
the
Nick.
only one that I can't, the others I can.
Got a bit more of a groove in it.
What bit more again?
They're not bending.
Do you think that they bond as a male group as much as we
I
bonded
think they're all
quite.
getting on really well.
Yeah. I suppose we need each other, gender-wise.
Is that the vein? Yeah.
I think Nick's the one that I find most interesting. I don't mean that in a negative way, I mean that in a
Yeah.
kind of multi...
He's got a lot
to
him. I'll tell you what, he's got beautiful eyes, he has, hasn't he?
Gorgeous, yeah.
That's going to be so funny.
What's that noise?
Oh my God. Do you know what the boys have left out for us? I've just missed it.
See what I mean? I said if they were on their own.
Where?
Honest to God, come and have a look. It's so foul.
Where is
It's
it?
just so
They made it
foul.
out
I
of
can't believe it.
Where is it?
I'm sure that's what I've just seen.
You haven't.
See, you gotta go and see.
Gotta pick it up.
God, it's fine.
For God's sake.
So childish.
I wonder if that's based on anybody's.
Fucking hell.
Do you want us to squash you against it?
Yeah, can we? Can we come
and
and
roll
push?
you around?
Each member of the group earns £1.50 for every day they're in the house.
Oh, we need olive oil.
Do we?
Yeah, it's a basic ingredient for everything.
Well, how about a low-fat spread?
Every Saturday, they pool their allowances to buy food and luxuries to supplement their basic rations.
So that's 84p. What do you want to sacrifice for margarine? Well, I mean, personally, I would say the toffee.
What do we need this to?
Yeah, I need some.
What is it?
We need
There's lettuce out there, mate, for protein.
This week, they've got £105 to spend between them.
Cornbread, now that.
We can get pissed. I mean, we ingredients. So have we got to say all that alcohol got to go for your birthday?
No, I think we should just take a little bit of that and put it aside.
They decide to spend £64 of it on alcohol.
Should I put? Does everyone want tea and coffee? Should I just put loads of water and boil it in here?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe one day we do that Chinese self-healing in the morning.
Sada's experimenting with yoga positions.
There's like 7 exercises.
We could do like the animal exercises and just work through it.
It's really a bit slippy. Yeah, what are the animal exercises?
There's a dragon, deer, turtle.
Oh, I wonder what rat is. And then this is eagle, I think.
That's lovely. Hello and welcome to Bolton. I'm Nicola, I'm 28 and this is my hometown. I don't look like your traditional Bolton lass with my shaved head and my piercings. The traditional dress for Bolton women is normally shell suits, white socks and high heels. Well, I'm afraid that's not for me. What I'm going to miss most when I'm in the house is going clubbing. I love dancing because I love letting go and I love showing off. Because I'm quite outgoing, I do sometimes drive people around the bend, so people sometimes take a dislike to me and I do get quite sensitive to that. When I was at college, I was a life model to earn my money. Now I'm a freelance artist and I make things like this, and I also make costumes like that. I think being in the house is going to be quite a difficult experience. I think it's been quite tense. I think tempers are going to flare. I think I'm going to help people when I'm there. I think I'll get on with most people. I applied for Big Brother because I want to be famous and I also want to be rich.
It's just one of the things.
How many temps have you had to go?
Outside, the boys are getting on with the weekly task.
All right, Nick, have you got it? Have you got the mud?
Inside, Nicola has found an even more creative use for Claire. She's planning to make body prints on the wall.
I know. Do you want us to squash you against it?
Yeah, can we? Can we come
and
and
roll
push?
you around?
Yeah.
Come on.
Press your legs. Oh, I can't get you
It
the
has
rest
the
of...
wrong way round.
I can't get the rest of your leg against the wall. Wait, hold on. I can't. You can't. Your boobs are too big, love. I can't get your. You can't get this bit of your leg there.
Wow. That's just quite cool as it is. That's brilliant.
It's a bit messy on the arms, but no.
No, that's good.
You can really see your face. That's amazing. Look at this.
I know, that's what I'm going to do. It's beautiful.
It is.
Come on then, let's all do it.
I'm too cold. Aren't you bloody freezing?
Yeah. Shall I do another one? Isn't the back covered?
Yeah.
Hold my back. Oh, look at the little baby footprints. They're so cute.
Is it all done back? Is it done?
No.
Whose handprints are these?
Mine.
Everyone's.
Are you doing it as well?
Yeah. We're thinking about it.
Actually, you need to be naked.
I can't believe you're
Yeah,
not
you do.
doing this.
You need to be naked.
Your stomach.
No, it's all right. No, so I can just smudge it.
Shall I just do a bottom one?
Yes.
You need to come inside now and see what they're doing. Go and have a look.
Meditating. I've just done a bit of meditating, it was nice.
I'm going to do 2 bottom ones here, okay? Oh, God, they've all come in now. No, I'm not going to do the bottom ones.
Hey, Dave, do you want a hand with that?
No, but we all think you should join in. Come on.
Alrighty then.
Oh my God, our bikes.
Gonna leave me socks on them, see I?
You got to take everything off, though.
Someone's got...
Hey!
Go.
Right.
Who'll do a bum one with me? Come on. Do a bum one with me?
Darren.
Yeah?
Okay.
Come on.
Hey! Lads, stay where you are. No one moves. They're like...
Push me arms in.
Whose idea was this?
Who do you think? Come on, look at them.
Yeah. I just think Britain will be shocked.
Most of my friends have been first in the shower with somebody.
I know, you're getting up.
Someone's actually going to take my trousers down for me to do a bum one. Anna, can you come and undress me, please?
Right, there you go.
Right, we're going to do bottom ones.
Excellent.
No, man, he won't kill me. He thinks he'll think it's...
Ask me up, woman.
Good.
Doing bums and we're doing Oh no, that's not going to work.
Look at arses galore. That's a great angle I'm getting here, Andy.
Bum one.
Whose idea was this, by the way?
They're all naked, Caroline.
I'm not. Who are these bits and pieces belonging to?
Who's this?
That's a very interesting...
Yeah, Craig. Craig in his dreams.
You guys are crazy. Maybe you hear voices in here, huh?
I think so.
Maybe you hear voices.
I'm spirit woman.
Tom, aren't you taking your kit off and throwing yourself against the wall?
Hang on. You're not going for it?
I don't think so.
They will be thinking mass orgies.
Anyone got their mics on?
Darren's volunteered to give Nicola's head a fresh shave.
Fresco's just there now.
Yeah, you're done now.
Thank you.
Shall I do the long bits
Craig
and you do the
decides
chicken
he'd
over?
like the same style.
Hi, darling.
Oh, I just love this. Bend your head forward, Pam.
Concave. Concave. Concave stomach.
You are still like getting it short about and blending it up, aren't you?
Yes,
so
darling.
it's thick on the top still, yeah?
You want it thick? Oh, it suits you though, honestly. It really, honestly, I'm not just saying it, Craig, it really suits you.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
World's sexiest man called Craig.
You guys look like a great... Tom!
Thomas didn't get involved in the body printing, but he's up for this.
He looks good. Are you going to have it done, Tom? Are you ready?
No.
Oh, it'll be lovely.
Yeah.
Just leave a tiny bit at the front, like the
Rin Tin Tin.
What time is it?
Honest, Mum, I'm drunk. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's good, isn't it?
Oh, Jesus, Tom. Oh, so okay.
Are you ready?
No,
We're going to roast this evening.
Mum's not being.
How about that then?
Oh, wow. Let's get to something quick.
Okay, who's next?
It's me. Yeah. Now, and I said number one.
The 10 have been in a house for over 48 hours. It's a warm afternoon. There's a rock concert going on nearby and everyone seems relaxed. But this time next week, each of them has to nominate who they want ejected from the house. The chances of eventually winning or being kicked out are already on their minds.
What efforts do you think you bring to the house?
Just some team spirit, basically. Just make sure everyone tries to get along.
And any negative points?
About what?
Yeah, yourself, that might upset other people.
No. I never upset anyone.
And do you think you have a good chance of winning?
Do I think I've got a chance of winning?
Yeah.
Who asked that question?
He's asking me if I've got a chance of winning.
I want to hear the answer to this.
Yeah, I probably have got a chance of winning, but if I don't win, I'm not gonna... I think being here was enough to be excited about.
Would you be disappointed if you're the first person out, or would you think, well, I got to this stage, I'm very proud, and
I think it's
that's
best
it?
to be the first out. You know why?
Yeah.
Because the first out... Well, not that, because it's best from a personal perspective, because basically the reason you're voted out by the public is for reasons that can't actually be true, and they're things that, you know... If you're voted out after 6 weeks, they know you.
They think they know you, because they're never
Is there
really
not a part of
know
you that feels like you're a token black person?
I'm
the token black person?
No.
I do.
Do you think so?
Yeah, totally.
I'm proud of you for saying that, but no, I don't. Because I'm always...
Proud of you for saying it?
Yeah, just come out with
it.
them.
It doesn't take courage.
Token, but...
No, but
well, I think certainly they'd have to have that swing on it.
Yeah, I do. I think they have to have the ethnic representation.
If they had just had 10 white people, they'd say, you know, this show is not representative of the whole of Britain.
Do you reckon I was chosen because of me then?
I think it was you, obviously, but
I think you were the best out of all of the... from your background.
No, I don't think that. I don't think that. There's also that background thing's a bit wishy-washy. What are you talking about?
Out of all the people in the world, who do you miss the most?
My children. Of course I would miss my children. That's a silly question. Of course I miss my children.
How can you afford to have 3 kids?
That's the most asked question I've had in my life.
I can't afford to look after myself. It's ridiculous.
See, I thought that would be a bad question to ask.
A bad question?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it is as well. I think that's really
I think that's really bad.
Because I've got, like, designer wear, people would wonder how comes I've got that, and...
I think you're a drug dealer, you mean?
I'm not, no, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm not blind. Interesting.
No, they don't think I'm a drug dealer.
Oh my God, the sponge, you need that to be like drier.
Yeah.
And you need that to be drier.
That's the bit you
I'm going to do one more time and...
You're not focusing, you know.
Yeah, I know. I think he's
hate to say that.
calling me a drug dealer just took me off track.
No, I did not say that. No, I did not say that.
All right, let's clean up.
Oh, look, you've upset.
Can you get the hose back?
No, he just come out with...
Get the hose.
Yeah.
Just leave the interviewing for a minute, because I really want to concentrate on this.
Well, it heads like
Did you hear what Tom said? What Nick said? What? About the drug dealer thing?
Yeah. No, he was only joking though, wasn't he?
Huh?
He was only joking though, wasn't he?
Who do you think isn't being themselves?
I don't think anyone is, yeah?
Do you think no one's overacting?
You've got this. There's a little kind of like I wouldn't say nasty. That's too much of that's too kind of strong a word. But there's a little kind of side of you that you keep very well hidden.
Me?
Yes. Because I'm quite honest. Although I think in a similar way that I also can be a bit of a bitch as well. In fact, I can be.
Yeah.
But I've seen that in you as well.
Well, it takes two.
Well,
okay, who do you think's the quietest person?
Sorry?
Who do you think's the quietest person?
Oh, Tom, obviously.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh no, well, that's obvious. I mean, that's not...
Do you think he's enjoying it or not?
Yeah, in his own way, but I think he's quite a solitary person. He spends a lot of time by himself. He sort of disappears when we're all out here, goes and smokes and has a little think.
Okay, who's the noisiest?
Well, there's two girls that are particularly noisy. One's got blonde long hair, one's got very short hair. But I don't know out of the two. I mean, in different ways at different points. I think probably noisy in different ways. One's actually...
Okay, who talks the most?
Well, yeah. Okay, so you've asked me a few questions. Who do you think is going to get nominated first?
Who?
Yeah. There has to be two people. There has to be the people within the...
But this goes between you and I only.
Oh, God. No, it really does. But everything I've just said to you goes no further.
Sure.
Obviously the nation here, but...
I think Sadie and Tom.
I'm interested with your first choice. Why? Is that just pure kind of irritation more than anything?
I think she's the most likely one to antagonise in a week's time.
Really? I think that's unfair for Tom because he is just being very quiet and no one's really allowed him to come out for himself, really. But if, say, everyone voted for someone and the vote was even throughout, who would the public vote?
Out of those two?
No, out of everyone. If it was toast even, who would they vote out?
I don't know. I think this could be difficult. I think they'd either knock out of three people, I think. They'd either be Darren, Sadie or Tom. I think there are certain areas of the country that Sadie might offend in her attitudes and how she...
Totally. Absolutely.
And how she talks.
Yeah. I think the public are idiots, though. Think about most people watching this. They come on,
This is Big Brother. Would Nicholas please come to the diary room?
Good, thank you. I think the group is getting on very, very well. I think there is potentially there is conflict, and that will be coming down to either tiredness or lack of food or lack of people getting what food they want. I think there'll be no difficulties as such. I think everyone is very easygoing and everyone's actually fundamentally a really nice person. And so therefore at this stage there's been no difficulties, but it's still very early doors and we're all human beings and we all have frustrations. And I think at this stage everyone is happy with each other, but who knows? It could change in the next 2 or 3 days. I think probably the conflict may occur within the next week.
There's going to be some flowers.
This is Big Brother. Would someone please come to the diary room?
Oh dear. Do you want me to go? You go in. I'm going to tell you they're going to tell us all.
There's a bit of a crisis. They've run out of toilet paper and they've asked Big Brother for more. They're about to find out they should have thought more carefully when they compiled their shopping list. On the subject of toilet roll, unfortunately there is no toilet roll listed on your shopping list this week. There's only kitchen roll. I'm afraid we won't be able to give you toilet roll until the next shopping.
Yep, the bad news is here we haven't got any more toilet paper because it was on the list and we didn't put it on the blackboard.
How hilarious.
So we've got to use, well, there's two options. We either use our hands right, we sacrifice a towel, cut it up into 10 sections, use a towel, and continuously wash it.
Oh no, that's disgusting. I don't use hands.
It looks like you've been using your hands.
Exactly.
But we need to persuade everyone that the Asian method is the best way.
Everyone does it. The whole of Southeast Asia or Asia do it.
Yeah.
What's that? Yeah, but we haven't got a bidet.
Just use your hand.